France has been partnering with dozens of other countries in the U.S.-led fight against ISIL when it comes to airstrikes in Iraq, but on Sunday it added its first target in Syria.
Some other strikes could take place in the coming weeks if necessary, still with the same goal, which is about identifying targets that correspond to training centers or places where we are aware that the terrorist group ISIL is threatening security.
It's clear that U.S. efforts to arm and train the so-called moderate Syrian opposition have failed. 2 weeks ago, a top American general said only 4 or 5 remained from the first wave of recruits, and according to the Pentagon, a second group of 70 more recently gave away arms and vehicles to an al-Qaeda affiliate. And with hundreds of migrants pouring into Europe to escape the violence in Syria, pressure to act is mounting. Enter Russia, which has been building up military support for Syrian President Bashar al-Assad and trying to build a broader anti-ISIL coalition of its own. Now the Russians will coordinate with the Iraqis, Iranians, and Syrians. Both the Russians and the Iranians see no reason not to work with Syria's president.
There is
only one legitimate army there, the army of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Assad's army is fighting against terrorist organizations.
I think today everyone has accepted that President Assad must remain so that we can combat the terrorists. However, as soon as this movement reaches the various levels of success and starts driving out terrorists on a step-by-step basis, then other plans must be put into action so as to hear the voices of the opposition as well.
Iranian-backed Shia militias are already on the ground fighting ISIL in Iraq, but the U.S.-led coalition claims it does not coordinate strikes with them directly. Washington has vowed not to coordinate with Damascus in the air battle either, and is still calling for Assad to step down. And now, with so many competing militaries in one country, Washington says a lack of coordination could lead to disaster.
This is the beginning of a genuine effort to see if there is a way to deconflict, but also to find a way forward that will be effective in keeping a united, secular Syria.
Jessica Stone, CCTV, Washington.